available and types of schemas available, types of columns available, types of tables available. Okay, those are stories we understand. Database architecture is what, and OBIEE history is what, okay, and reporting tool flow is what, and what are the activities we need to do now. Those are things we understand. Then we went for 3 conclusions. One is, as a reporting guy, you need to develop semantic layer. As a reporting guy, you need to develop reports. As a reporting guy, you need to develop dashboards. These are the 3 activities what we have. Out of those 3 activities, your main agenda is to develop what's a semantic layer. Today we are going to start the semantic layer, the first part. This part is divided into, our course is divided into 4 levels, right? One is practitioner level, second is learner level, third is specialist level, fourth is new feature, advanced new features. Now put heading as practitioner level. We are in the first level, that is called as practitioner level. We are in the first level, that is called as practitioner level. Okay, in the practitioner level, we are going for first hands-on. That is called as developing physical layer. First hands-on, that is called as developing physical layer. That is what the hands-on what we are going to learn. Okay, right. As part of that one, now we need to develop semantic layer. To develop semantic layer, what is the component to be useful, sir? Semantic layer development component is what? Administration tool. Administration tool is useful to develop semantic layer. So how to open this administration tool? So administration tool is Windows based or web based? Windows based. Windows based means you need to go start all programs like that. Web based means what, sir? You need to open Internet Explorer and you need to type the URL. Right. I am going for Windows based, so go for all programs. Oracle Business Intelligence. Then I have here BA Administration. Click on that one. Once you click on that one, we'll get one black window. Leave that black window. On top of this one more window will come. This is what actually called as Oracle BA Administration tool. As it is opened without browser, it is called as what, sir? Windows based component. Now I want to develop a semantic layer and it is a Windows based component, so I need to go for file menu. Then I have what, sir? New repository. Click on new repository. Once you click on new repository, here we have some options. First one is asking name from you. Okay, the name, any name you can provide, but if you are in the project means we'll provide the name is equivalent to the business terminology name. I mean to say your project is supporting to do some activity called as sales. Then we'll put name as sales analytics. Suppose your project is supporting service, then we'll put as service analytics. Your project is supporting loyalty, then we'll put as loyalty analytics. Analytics is nothing but analyzing the data. Okay, whatever business area it is supporting, that we'll put the name. Let us say it is supporting enterprise-wise all the business questions. Then we'll put the name as EBA. EBA stands for Enterprise Business Analytics. EBA stands for Enterprise Business Analytics. That means all areas will be covered in that one. Enterprise means company, organization. Okay, in our training room, I am putting the name as B151_EBA. Your batch number is B151. Your batch will be identified by that number. That's the reason I am giving B151_EBA. Now, by default, it is a file, right? As I said clearly, semantic layer in our OBIEE is called as repository file. Repository file or RPD file. Semantic layer in the other tool, let us say SAP BO, it is called as universe file. So wherever you go, semantic layer is one file formatted one. That file will be stored by default one location. This is what the location. This location, if you want, I can show you. Go to the start. There I have my computer. There I have E drive. In this E drive only, I installed OBIEE 11G. Whenever you install OBIEE 11G, automatically one folder will be created that is called as BI 11G. If you double click on that one, then I have here instance. Then I have instance 1. Then I have here BI foundation. Then I have here Oracle based server component, core application, repository. In this location, your RPD file will be stored. You need not try to by heart this total path, sir. If you are practicing 2 or 3 times, automatically you will remember that one. Okay, don't try to by heart that path. Okay, right. If you see here, you don't have your B151 file. You don't have your B151 file. Do you have, sir, that one? Now, once you completed this part, once you completed this step 1 that is called as repository information is completed. If you click on this next button, automatically backend one file will be created. Okay, let's go and see that one. Next, it is asking import metadata. Metadata means what, sir? Definition. Data about data is called as metadata. Examples means what, sir? Column names, table names. These all things will fall under metadata. Now, repository password it is asking. It is asking repository password. I am giving password as standardization RR ITech 123. RR is in capital. RR ITech 123. Okay. The password number of characters are limited. I mean to say, you need to give 8 characters of minimum length. If you give less than 8 characters, it won't accept. And one more thing, the 8 character must be combination of capitals, smalls, and numerics. That's what the standardization followed by the OBIEE 11G. That's why I am giving RR in capital, ITech in small, 1, 2, 3 in numerics. Okay. And this repository password, whatever you are seeing, this is one more level of security compared to the OBIEE 10G. In OBIEE 10G, there is no concept of repository level password. In OBIEE 10G, there is no concept of repository level password. That means that file anyone can come and anyone can open, any user, valid user. But coming to the OBIEE 11G, repository level password is available. So if you know this password, then only you can open this file. It's like our ATL bill, or it is like our RRITech material. I used to send our RRITech material, right? Let us say this is the material what I am going to send to you people. To open any document of this one, you need to provide one password or not. If you want to open this one, they will ask you password. If you know this password, then only you can open this file. Otherwise, you cannot open this file. Similar to this file, repository file also requires one password. That password will be set whenever you are creating repository file. Later point of time, if you want to change, you can change it any point of time. Okay, perfect. As of now, I am closing this one. Now, click on next. Any questions in the first chapter? Repository information providing. We given our name to repository, and we understand where it is going and saving. Okay, we are giving the password for that one, repository password, and I am clicking on next. Whenever you click on next, if you go and see backend, repository folder, what you are seeing in the bottom, sir? B151_EBA dot what, sir? RPD. The extension of this file is RPD. That is the reason repository file is very well famous with the name of RPD. And we are seeing here one log file, one notepad we are seeing. This notepad will contains the information. This contains the information when it is opened, when it is saved. This all information will be contains. It's a log file. Nothing to do anything with this log file. Just to understand when it was opened, when it was saved. This all information you can come to understand from this one. I am closing this one. Next. Once you done this one, here this window is called as select data source. What do you mean by data source, sir? Data source or database, both are one and same. In the world, we have so many databases. One is DB2 database, SQL Server database, Oracle database, okay, SAP database, okay, lot of databases are available. So whatever database you want, the database you can select. But here one point I want to clear. We have one thing that is called as what, sir? Connection. How to communicate to the database. I am working in the OBIEE tool, right? OBIEE tool, how it will be communicating the database? Using connection only, right? These connections are divided into two types. One is called as ODBC connection. ODBC stands for Open Database Connectivity. Open Database Connectivity. Okay, Open Database Connectivity. Next, second one is called as Inbuilt Connection. Inbuilt connection or native connection. Native connection. What do you mean by native connection is, if you see here one connection is there, OCI 10G 11G. OCI stands for Oracle Call Interface. Oracle Call Interface. Did you created this connection, sir? Automatically it is there, right? So it is called as built-in connection. Within the OBIEE, automatically it is available. That's why it's called as built-in connection or native connection. And also I have here DB2. DB2 also what, sir? It is a built-in connection. And also we have here Hyperion, that also built-in connection. SAP is available, that also built-in connection. Okay, suppose whatever built-in connection is there, that is okay. If I want to import from the Oracle, I can select OCA 10G 11G and I can provide the data source name, username, password. Suppose if I want to import from the SQL Server database, from where, sir? SQL Server database. Do I have built-in connection over there? No. So I need to take help of what, sir? ODBC connection. ODBC connection. So first priority goes to native connection. If it is not available, then we need to take help of ODBC connection. If it is not available, then we need to take help of ODBC connection. Okay, as of now, I want to import from Oracle database. So I am selecting OCA 10G 11G. Then it is asking data source name. I am providing this as ORCL and supplier 2. Like this I provided. Throughout our training, total our training material in the 10G, 11G, everything is created using the data that is supplied to, sir. Supply to is the schema which is designed by RRI Tech. You need to install that separately. I mean to say, if in your missions Oracle database installed, supply to data will not come. Supply to data will be provided by us only. Okay, right. Now click on next. Once you click on next, this is connected to the Oracle database. It is connected to the Oracle database and is asking you want to import what? You want to import tables, or you want to import primary keys, you want to import foreign keys, or you want to import system tables, aliases, synonyms, views. One thing is missed here, that is called as stored procedures. Stored procedures importing is some other way it is available. I will tell you later point of where it is available. Okay. As of now, you want to import tables or keys or foreign keys. Select that one. Click on what, sir? Next. Then we completed selecting metadata types also. Metadata types means it may be table. Metadata type means it may be view. It may be primary key. It may be foreign key. It may be anything. Synonym or system table, anything. Now we are going for select metadata objects. Metadata objects are, let me expand supplier 2. I am more interested on the supplier 2. Okay, in that one I have one table, let us say that is called as, first go for the customers. In the customers, carefully observe, do I have any key columns in the database level? In the database level, no key is defined. That is the reason no key symbol we are seeing here. And if you go and see, let us say your known table, Scott, DEPT table, do I have a key or not, sir? No, 1 second. DEP table, do I have key or not, sir? Key is available. If I go for the EMP table, do I have key or not, sir? Yes. In the database level, key is defined, then the key symbol we can see it. If it is not defined, then we cannot see the key symbol. Perfect. Now, as of now, I would like to import one table that is called as customers, second table that is called as calendar, third table that is called as orders, fourth table that is called as products. Yesterday, I given the star schema example also. There I taken, what are the things I taken, sir? Example. In my presentations, I explained about the star schema, right? I explained about the star schema. I taken what, sir? Customer dimension, next. Product dimension, next. Period dimension, next. Sales facts. These are the 4 tables what I taken. Same four tables I would like to take over there also. That's the reason I am taking exactly these 4 tables. One is called as calendar. It talks about time, period. This is what, sir? Customer. This is talking about orders. That is nothing about sales. It's products. Products is nothing about, sir? Products information. Those 4 tables I am selecting. Then I am clicking on this button. Whenever you click on that button, it is coming one window. That window is called as what, sir? Connection pool. That window is called as connection pool. What is connection pool means? What is connection pool means? Connection pool is a physical layer object. What is it, sir? Connection pool is a physical layer object. It is useful to communicate between OBIEE and database. It is useful to communicate between OBIEE and database. If you see carefully, connection pool contains information. What is your database name? What is your username? What is username password? And what is the timeout time limit? And how many connections it supports maximum? Those are informations available. And what is the call interface, sir? It is a native connection or ODBC connection. That also is available here. So can I say connection pool is useful to store database credentials? Connection pool is useful to store database credentials. Credentials means what, sir? Username, password, these all things will fall under credentials. Okay, right. Now if you want to rename this one, you can rename it. I am renaming as B151 underscore connection pool CP. Once you renamed, click on OK. Then all the tables are importing. Once it is imported, you can see in the repository view. This repository view also new window. It was not available in 10G. It came newly in the here. Advantage of this one is while importing itself, you come to understand what are the tables are imported or not. Now click on finish. Once you finished, whatever tables imported, those all tables you can see here. This layer is called as what, sir? Physical layer. That is the reason you given the heading as what, sir? Creating physical layer. Now by seeing these all windows, can you tell me one point? This is called as what, sir? First of all, RPD. In this RPD development, I have 3 steps. One is called as physical layer development, BMM layer development, business model and mapping layer. Third is what, sir? Presentation layer development. I can say in the development of RPD, I have 3 steps. One is physical layer development, BMM layer development, presentation layer development. As of now, we are looking for first layer, that is called as physical layer development. This physical layer development also very high level, I can divide into 3 types. One is called as creating connection. That means at that point of time, you need to understand what is your database, what are the tables you need to import. Those are things you need to understand. If you understand what is your database, then you can decide you want to go for ODBC connection, you want to go for native connection. Without knowing database, you cannot decide that factor, right? So first one is creating connection. Second step, once you created the connection with the database, then we need to understand what exactly you need to import. That is, second is importing metadata. Once you imported metadata, then we need to understand how to link them. Let us say I imported the employee table and DEP table. How to give the join between them. And how many types of joins available. Those are things you need to understand. So third step I can say as creating physical layer joins. Perfect. Now I am saying in physical layer development, I have 3 steps. One is what, sir? Creating connection, next importing metadata, next creating joins. In RPD development, how many steps are there, sir? In RPD development also 3 steps are there. What are those? Physical layer development, BMM layer development, presentation layer development. It is normally known as BMM layer, sir. Business model and mapping layer means BMM layer. Okay, already I guess in the physical layer, 2 steps are completed. One is creating connection, complete or not. Second is importing metadata, complete or not, completed. What else? Joins. Before going for the joins, I would like to ask you people some questions. We have one concept in the database level that is called as constraint, right? Yes or no? Can you tell me what is the constraints? What are the constraints you know? One is not null constraint. Second one is what, sir? Unique constraint. Third one is what, sir? Check constraint. Like this we have some constraints. Can you say not null plus unique combinedly called as primary key constraint, sir? Primary key column. that commonly called as primary key column. So that means one column if it defined as primary key, one column if it defined as primary key that satisfies not null property as well unique property. Now yes, it is primary key column. Now what is the difference between primary key and foreign key, sir? Let us say I am saying employee number, e-name, next salary, next DPT number. DPT number I have here. Let us say second table, DPT number. Next I have here D name. Next I have here location. In employee number I have, let us say 101, and e-name is equal to ABC, and salary is equal to 1000 rupees, and department number is equal to 10. Okay, department number equal to 10, and this is equal to 20, this is equal to 2000 rupees, this is equal, let us say some name, this is equal, let us say 102, and here DPT number is equal to, I have 10. Then I have here department name is equal to HR, and location is equal to HYD, Hyderabad, and this is equal to 20, this is equal, let us say admin, and this is equal, let us say Chennai. Some locations are available. Now in this one, in this table, what is the primary key column, sir? Employee number is the primary key column. This is called as primary key column. In this table, what is the primary key column, sir? Department number. This is called as primary key column. Now what about this column, sir? This is called as foreign key, right? How this name is came, from our English language only it came. Suppose one foreigner came and is staying in our India, what do you use to say, sir? Foreigner. Why you are saying foreigner, sir? Because he is a citizen of America and is staying in our India. That's what we are calling as what, sir? Foreigner. Similarly, this guy is primary key in this table and is staying here, so it's called as what, sir? Foreign key. I can say reference of primary key is called as foreign key. Reference of primary key is called as foreign key. Reference of primary key is called as foreign key. Why I am telling this all story is I would like to go for joins. Next part. I want to go for database joins. Can you tell me what are the database joins? One of the join is equi-join. Equi-join also called as inner join or normal join. These all things. It accepts only what, sir? Equal to operator. It accepts only equal to operator. It is a join between normally primary key and foreign key. It is a join between normally primary key and foreign key. Now, second join is what, sir? Non-equi-join. Third one is what, sir? Outer join. Perfect. Good job. Next one is what, sir? I'm sorry. Next one is what, sir? Self-join. Perfect. Next one is what, sir? Cross-join. Cross-join. These many joins are available. Now, these all joins we also need to do in our OBIEE or not? In our OBIEE also we need to do these all types of joins. But unfortunately or fortunately, we have at this point of time only two joins. One is called as foreign key joins. Second one is called as complex joins. First one is called as what, sir? Foreign key joins. Second one is called as complex joins. Exactly. We have only two joins. One is called as foreign key joins. Second one is called as complex joins. This foreign key join is equivalent to what, sir? Equi-join. This non-equi-join is equivalent to what, sir? Complex join is equivalent to complex join. Now what about these guys? I will tell you these guys how to handle. These guys I will tell you later point of time. As of now, how many joins are there, sir? Two types of joins are there in our OBIEE physical layer. Now let us go and create the joins. To understand you people better, I don't want to create joins directly on these tables. You know already very well employee table, DB table, salary table, right? I would like to explain using those tables Once it is completed, then I'll go for this table. To explain that one, I need to import the tables or not. Once the connection pool is created, right click on this connection pool, then you'll get one option, what sir? Import metadata. Or else you can go for file menu, there also I have one option, what sir? Import metadata. But easiest one is, this is the easiest one for you, right click on that one, click on import metadata. Automatically credentials are passed. That means username, password, everything is passed. Directly it is giving what sir? Tell me what you want to select. I want to select in the start schema, I have EMP table. In the start schema, I have EMP table, DEPT table, and I want salary table. These are the three tables I want. Click on this button, then click on finish. Then click on finish. Once you click on finish, then I have here three tables, DEPT, EMP, salary. If you see carefully, if you go and see carefully, then what you are seeing sir here? Automatically join came. How come? How come automatically join key? In the database level, primary key, foreign key relationship is defined. In the database level, primary key, foreign key relationship is defined. That is the reason automatically join came. Suppose still, even though primary key, foreign key relationship is available in database, you don't want to create automatic joins. Then what you will do? What you will do is delete this card schema. Again import it. While you are importing, you need to take one care. That care is disable this foreign keys option. If you disable foreign keys option, what will happen is it will not take whatever database foreign key relationships are available. It won't take. If it is not taking that one, what will happen, sir? Automatic join won't be created. Now I am clicking on next. Then I am selecting same tables. One is called as EMP table, DPT table, salary table. Import, click on finish. Then I got here SCART, and if you go for the SCART physical diagram, now we are seeing no joins, correct? Okay, perfect. Now I said two types of joins are available in our OBIEE. One is called as foreign key join, other one is called as what, sir? Complex join. One is called as foreign key join, second one is called as complex join. If you click on here, one thing is there that is called as join icon. If you click on that join icon, between EMP and DEPT table, equi-join is possible or not? I am saying clearly, foreign key join is equivalent to what, sir? Equi-join. Equi-join is possible between EMP and DEPT or not? Yes. Now, one more point I want to make you people clear. We have one concept that is called as cardinality. What is it, sir? Cardinality. Cardinality stands for how these two tables are related. Join is a relationship. Cardinality is a how these two tables are related. I mean to say, if I take in student table and teachers table, one student will have n number of teachers, right? That means one record in student table is mapped with n number of records in teachers table. In the same time, one teacher record will be mapped with n number of students, right? So what is the cardinality here, sir? Many to many. If I take in yesterday our tables, let us say customer table is there, orders table is there. One customer may give n number of orders. Morning tiffin, afternoon lunch, night dinner. That means one customer is mapped with n number of records in the orders. That is called as what, sir? One too many. Similar to that one, can you tell me one department number contains n number of employees or not? So this side is many, this side is what, sir? One. Always whenever you are giving the join, you need to start at many side. You need to start at many side and you need to end with what, sir? One side. I am starting with the many side, I am ending with the one side. Whenever you are ending, immediately one window is came. That window will be talking about, if you see top, what is this, sir? Physical foreign key join. And what is the condition you are giving, sir? DPT number is equal to DPT number. Automatically it is recognized. If it is not recognized, then we can select manually also like this. If you see here, I am selecting here, this condition is changing or not? Changing. You can select like that also. If the name is same, automatically it identifies, sir. If the name is not same, we need to put manually. Now I am clicking on OK. Very cool. We completed foreign key join. Now what about these guys? Employee and salary grade. I mean to say, let us say I have one more table here. Let us say this is equal to sal, grade table. Here I have grade. I have here low sal. I have here high sal. Grade is equal to A if the low sal is 500 and the high sal is 1500. Grade is equal to B if low sal is 1501, if the high sal is 3000. Now if my customer came and asked me, boss, I want employee number and I want this grade. Can you give the answer or not? What is the employee number, sir? 101. What is this guy grade, sir? What is this guy grade? Yeah, because 1000 is between 500 and 1500, so you can say as what, sir? Yeah. You are able to give the answer means there is a relationship, yes or no? There is a relationship. Some relationship is available, but that may not be straight away primary key foreign key relationship. That may not be straight away primary key foreign key relationship. Your minds are calculating the salary is between which low sal and which high sal. The salary is between which low sal and which high sal. Similarly, can you write the condition in our end also? Similarly, can you write condition our end? So I am going and I am writing that condition. I am clicking on new join. Then I am going for many to one. I need to go. One grade contains many employees. So I am going. Many to one I need to go. So many employees contains in one grade only. So I am going like that. Then what is the condition you need to provide, sir, here? Sal greater than equal to what, sir? Low sal, and sal less than equal to high sal. I am clicking on OK, and again I am double clicking on that one. Before double clicking, my mouse is available. How it is available, sir? Some join symbol it is available, right? Make your cursor normal position. To make normal position, you have your one cursor symbol. You need to select that one. Then your mouse is came into normal position. Once it came to the normal position, then select this join, double click on that one. Then automatically you are seeing here what, sir? Complex. What is the type of join, sir? Complex join. What is the condition you are seeing, sir, here? Greater than or equal to, less than or equal to something you are seeing, right? Is it a equijoin or non-equijoin? Non-equijoin. That is the reason we are saying non-equijoin in our database is equivalent to complex join in our OBIEE. Complex join in our OBIEE. Equijoin is equivalent to what, sir? Foreign key join in our OBIEE. Click on this OK. Click on close. Now if people understand, these are the points. A relationship between two tables is called as join. In our database, we have totally 5 types of joins. One is called as equijoin, non-equijoin, outer join, next self-join, cross-join. In our OBIEE, we have only 2 types of joins. One is called as foreign key join, second is called as complex join. Foreign key join is equivalent to equijoin in our database. Complex join is equivalent to non-equijoin in our database. That means foreign key join accepts only equal to operators. Non-equijoin accepts equal to plus any other thing also it accepts. Okay, right. And you tell me, most of the tables will contains equijoins or non-equijoins? Most of the joins will go with the equijoin only, right? That is the reason in our OBIEE also first priority goes to foreign key join. If foreign key join is not possible, then we look for complex join. Similar to in the database, first join will go to the equijoin. That is not possible, then only we look forward for non-equijoin or some other joins. Okay, perfect. Now we have here 2 types of joins. Already people are aware of it, how to take those all things also. Now I am deleting that Scotch because it is a small thing. Okay, now we need to go for our thing. That is called as what, sir? Supplier 2. In supplier 2, I have 4 tables. One is calendar table, customer table, orders table, products table. Before going for this one, in the database level, there is no key defined here, right? There is no key defined here. Always for better understanding purpose, and for execution fast, we need to define one key column in each and every table. That is a fundamental. What is the fundamental, sir? To make your execution time fast, that means performance fast. Even though database level key column is not available, always it is best practice to make one key column in your physical layer. How we can make manually one key column? Let us say I have here products. I have one column. That column is called as what, sir? Product key. This column I want to make as key column. How you can make is very simple steps. Please observe closely. Next you need to do it. These columns all are available in which table, sir? Products table. Double click on that one. Then guess it, sir, which tab will be helpful? Keys tab. Then tell me, sir, what you can do? A key name. I am giving the key name as prod key. And prod key corresponding column is what, sir? That column you need to select here. Corresponding column is product key. Next, any description if you want to write for some comment purpose, you can write the comments also. Click on OK. Whenever you click on OK, what is happening, sir, here? This icon is changed. Similarly, primary key. But in our OBIEE, there is no foreign key. Everything is primary key only. And one more point, this key is defined only in our RPD file, sir. It is not defined in our database. If you create it here, it is not going to override our database properties. Everything these properties belongs towards, sir, your file only. Nothing to do with our database. Anything with our database. Only in our file level we are keeping this one. Why? Because tomorrow my OBIEE servers need to understand if I write query based on which columns my query will be executed fast. Okay, that fundamentals I want to give to my server. That is the reason I am creating the key column. Without creating this key column also you can move forward, but that is not suggested. Am I clear? Now similarly, can you go and create a column for customer too, sir? Here I am saying the key column also, this new key is nothing but customer key. This name is nothing but customer name. I want to create a column that is called as new key. Please tell me. Customer to double click. Next, keys tab. Next, give some name. I am giving the name as first key, and I need to select here one column. That column is equal to I am selecting as new key. Click on OK. That is created. Similar to this one, I have here calendar. In the calendar also I have one column that is called as YYMMDD. Now you can ask one question, sir, how we come to understand these are the columns, key columns? For that nothing much to ask. All you need to do is open this customer, right click, click on view data, observe the data which column is unique. Automatically come to understand which is the key column. Still you are not able to aware of that one. Then you can ask your friend teams, ETL team is available. You can ask them. Or before that one, data modeling team is available. You can ask them. And moreover, they will provide some document to you, sir. Regarding these tables, we have the data model diagram document will be there. The document will be provided to you people. You can take the help of the document and you can see in this table what is the key column. Am I clear? So we have three alternatives. One is you can approach ETL team or data modeling team or documents, whatever they provided. Okay, but most of the times by seeing the data itself, you come to understand which is key column, which is not key column. Yes or no? Right, I am clicking on close. I know YYMMDD is key column. Then go and make that one. Double click on calendar. Next, keys. Next, give some name. I am giving the name as period key, and I need to select one column. That column I am selecting as YYMMDD. Okay, click on OK. Now this is important for you. You people need to tell me. I have here D1 orders 2. If I go for D1 orders 2, right click, and if you see the data, I have this kind of data. What is the meaning of this number, sir? 6.6999 something it is there, right? What is the meaning of that number? This is the amount, this is the money, this is the money given by customer. Customer is also, sir. 1085 customer, 1085 name will be available in the customer table. 1085 customer given, and why he given this money, sir? Why he given this money, sir? Because he taken a product called as 1158. When he given money, sir? On the date of 1998-0108. That means a customer called as 11135, sorry, 1085 taken 1158 product, and he paid 6.69 rupees on 1999-0108. Please tell me, can I join this table? Can I join this table with the remaining three tables based on these key columns or not? I can join calendar based on period key. I can join product table based on product key. I can join customer table based on customer key. This number is identifying uniquely. This number is identifying uniquely using any one column or these three columns combinations are. This three columns combination only it is identifying. If I take an only customer key, means this customer key is duplicated. Chance is there. If I take an only this product, means the product also may be duplicated. 1158 may be available somewhere also. There is chances there or not? Yes. And if you take an period key, and one day you may have a number of transactions. So these three combination will be unique. This three combination will be unique. So now tell me, this three combination unique I am saying, so how I can create the key column here? I am going for key. This is I am saying as order key. And what are the columns you need to select, sir, here? One is cost key, second is prod key, period key. These three columns I need to select, click on OK. Now these three columns combinedly acting as what, sir? Can I say that it is a composite key? Composite key definition is what, sir? If one record is identifying uniquely using more than one column, then it's called as what, sir? Composite key. A record is identifying uniquely using more than one column, then it's called as composite key. Now we understand about the keys, how to define key in our physical layer. Then next step is what, sir? Yes, once you understand the key columns, this is what you understand key columns first, right? Once you understand the key columns, then what do you need to go for? Joins. Yes, tell me how to create the joins now. These four tables you need to create the joins. These four tables are available in supplier 2. So select the supplier 2, click on physical diagram. Physical diagram that is. Now four things are came here. Which is the order system? Order system master table or not? Yes or no? Now go for join, new join. Many records are available regarding one day. One day you have many records. Create the join YYMMDD. Next year what, sir? Period key, click on OK. Next, year to year you need to give the join. Common column is new key here, cost key here. OK. Year to year you need to give the join. Common column is product key here, and here product key, click on OK. Now please tell me it is a what type of schema, sir? Star schema. Here we can organize this one clearly. Here I have auto layout. Okay, if you want to minimize, you can collapse all. If you want to expand, you can expand all to see the columns and all. If you want to collapse, you can go for collapse. Here we have the zoom buttons. Zoom out or zoom in, something you can do like this. Okay. You can make the arrangements properly. Right. Now close this one. Close this one. We created the joins also completely. Right. Let me recall what we learned exactly in physical layer. We learned three steps. One is called as how to create the connection. Second is called as how to import the metadata. Third is called as how to create the joins. And we understand how many types of joins available, these all things. Now tell me, are you able to identify one by one these all things, sir? I mean to say, what is this one called, sir? It's a database object. Correct. What about this guy, sir? Connection pool. What about this guy, sir? Schema. What about this guy, sir? Table. What about this guy, sir? Column. What about this guy, sir? Key column. This column is key column. So these are the objects available in physical layer. These are the objects available in physical layer. Now, next one, my question is, yes, you are very happy, you are able to import Oracle database, but if I am giving MS Excel database, MS Excel database means do I have native connection, sir? No. Then what you need to go for? ODBC connection. Now we need to learn in this exercise. We'll create one MS Excel database first. Then we'll create one ODBC connection for the MS Excel database. Third step, we'll import the MS Excel data using this ODBC connection. These are the 3 steps we are going to understand. First, we'll go and create the MS Excel database. How to create the MS Excel database is, start Microsoft Office Excel. Then I am giving here some name, let us say product, and this product cost. Okay. Now I am going for next table, one more table also I want to go for it. Let us say customer and the customer phone number. And product is equal to I am saying as Lux is the product. Okay, we will go for our computer terminology only. Okay, RAM is our product. Cost is equal to 1600 is the cost. Next, this is called as hard disk. Hard disk, this is called as 1800. And customer is equal, let us say RAM, and phone is equal, let us say 8801408841, and ready. Okay, phone number is equal, let us say 8374. Okay, 899166. Now here, what is the name of this cell, sir? Whatever I selected, what is the name of this cell? E11, right? This is what the name you are seeing. Can you put same way? What is the name of this one, sir? What is the name of this one, sir? What is the name of these all things? You cannot say. A1 is this is the A1, right? So these all things is called as on table. I would like to put one name. That name is equal to I am saying as products. Once you type to the name, don't touch your mouse. From keyboard, press enter. I am pressing enter. To confirm your name is properly arranged or not, move your mouse somewhere and again select those area. Once you selected those area, you supposed to see what, sir? Products name over there. Similarly, can you put a name for this area? Select that area and give some name as here cost info. I am sorry. It will not accept what, sir? Spaces. Now click on this one. Sorry. I said and I am doing mistakes, sir. I should not touch the mouse, right? Cost info, press enter. Okay, now once again check this one, it is properly available or not? Available. Now I can say this total Excel is called as my database. In this database I have 2 tables, one is called as products, other one is called as customers. Now I am saving this one, save into one drive, let us say my computer, and I am saying F drive, your batch number is B151, so I am giving the name as B151. And I am closing this file. Any questions? I am closing that file. Now second step is what, sir? We need to create a ODBC connection to this file. How to create the ODBC connection is start, then I have here one option that is control panel, then I have here one option that is called as administrative tools, then I have here one option that is called as data source ODBC. ODBC stands for open database connectivity. Next I have here system DSN. DSN stands for data source name. Click on add. You need to select one driver, the driver corresponding to your database. I mean to say, suppose you are selecting Oracle database means Oracle driver you need to select. SQL server means SQL you need to select. If it is a Teradata means Teradata you need to select. If it is a MS Excel means what, sir? MS Excel you need to select, right? If you see here, I have here .xls, but you should not go for this one, .xls. You should not go for .xls. You should go for what, sir? .xlsx. Why? Because MS Office 2007 extension is what, sir? XLSX. 2003 up to 2003 is what, sir? XLS. click on that, select the driver, click on finish. Then we need to provide one name. I am providing the name as CP underscore, no, your batch number, B151 underscore Excel. Okay, now I am clicking on, I need to select the workbook, and which drive it is available, sir? F drive, select F drive. In F drive, what is this Excel? 151, click on OK, click on OK, click on OK. Completed. Second step also completed, that is ODBC connection creation. Third is what, sir? We need to use this ODBC connection and import the metadata. To do like that, go to your RPD, then go to file menu, then what, sir? Import metadata. Can I use this connection pool, sir? Right click on import metadata, can I use? No. Why? Because it is totally connected to Oracle database. Okay, that is the reason you should not use import metadata. You need to go for file menu, then you need to go for import metadata, then we need to select your what, sir? ODBC, your connection is available here or not? B151._Excel, click on next. You need to select whatever you want. Next, you have here some tables. One is called as cost info, products. Click on arrow mark, click on finish. Then you will see here one more database icon. In that one I have customer number, products. We want to see the data, view data. We are able to see the data also. That means you understand now in this exercise, you understand what you understand, sir. If native connection is not available for certain database, then you can create ODBC connection for that one, and we can import that metadata into our physical layer. Only one extra step is there, that is called as creating ODBC connection. Remaining all process what, sir? Same. Only one extra step is creating ODBC connection. That also very simple step, right? Start, control panel, administration tools, ODBC, data source ODBC. Then what's that? System DSN, add, we need to select corresponding driver. Okay, once we selected, we need to put that all the things and click on OK. That's it. Perfect. Now, one question I want to ask here. I selected your Excel database, I selected your Oracle database. That means my RPD is supporting multiple database or not? Yes. So that is the one of the great functionality which is available in our OBIEE. If I take SAP BO, there the semantic layer is called as what, sir? Universe, right? There is major drawback is there. The major drawback is at any point of time, one universe will support only one database. At any point of time, one universe will support only one database. That is the reason the new version is came latestly, that is called as BOXIR4. In that one, they are trying to debug that one, but they are not able to provide that much of user-friendly connectivity. They give an alternative given, but not that much of user-friendly. Up to BOXIR3, it supports strictly only one database. But my RPD will support 2 database or 3 database also. Advantage of this one is sometimes some information may be available here, some information may be available here, right? I can take one column from here, and I can automatically my OBIEE tool internally look up the data and give the giants and it will give the data. But of course, to give the giants, we require a common column or a condition is required. Without condition, just like that, it will not do. I require what I am trying to say. Yes or no, sir? We require a common column. Without that one, take one column from here, do the giant, do the things means it will not do. It will make what, sir? Cartesian products, cross giant it will make. Okay, how many number of database is supporting also? That database, this database you want to link means we require a common column. Am I clear? Right. Perfect. We are able to answer one interview question that is called as, will your OBIEE supports multiple database or not? Answer is what, sir? Yes. Second question. Here I have one thing that is called as connection pool to the Oracle database, right? In this connection pool, what is the schema? What is the user I used, sir? Supplier 2. Can I import one more schema using that connection pool? Can I import one more schema using that one? Answer is yes. Whatever user used here, if this user has permissions to to import other schema, then you can do that one. Who will give that permissions? Database administrator will give that permissions. That means supplier 2 is able to communicate the SCOT means, you can import SCOT tables. I mean to say, let us say supplier 2 I am right clicking, supplier 2 connection pool I am right clicking, click on import metadata, click on next. Are you able to see SCOT schema or not? Yes. Suppose if I am changing this connection pool properties, I am putting the connection pool properties are, here I am giving what, sir? SCOT, and I am giving here tiger, then I am pressing enter, then I am giving here tiger. Click on OK. Now what is the credentials I have, sir, here? SCOT. Now I am right clicking on this one, import metadata, then I am clicking on next, then immediately you are observing drastic difference. Are you able to see supplier 2? What does that mean, sir? SCOT has no permissions to see the supplier 2. Supplier 2 has permissions to see the SCOT. Reverse is there. But SCOT has no permission to see the supplier 2. If you want that permissions means to whom we need to contact, sir? Oracle, DBA, whoever it is there, that DBA you need to contact. Okay, anyhow, I have here supplier 2. I am going for supplier 2 user, SUPPLIER2. SUPPLIER2, and copy this one and paste here and enter. Okay. I given like this. Now I'll go answer. Now once you given the supplier 2 here, then next job is what, sir? You can import the SCOT, right? Let us say I am importing SCOT. Right click, import metadata, next. Then I am going for SCOT, expand it. I am selecting, let us say, EMP table, DP table. Click on this button, click on finish. Okay, it came here. Now my question is, if I right click on EMP table, if I go for the view data, are you able to see the data or not? What happened? You're saying yes, but you're saying no. You're saying what, sir? Table or view does not exist. What is the query it is executing, sir? Select constant from employee, it is executing. That means where it is verifying this one, sir? This room is database. In this room, my area is called as SCOT schema. This area is called as what, sir? Supply to schema. It is verifying the table, employee table, the supply to boundaries. Within the supply to only it is searching. It should not search within the supply to, right? It has to jump one of SCOT and it has to search that one. To jump like that, we need to set one property. That property is called as, here what is the property, sir? Require fully qualified table names. What will happen is, let me go for the database level and let me explain this concept. I'm going for the database level. Let me use the Toad. I want to tell something about Toad also. Toad is the one client, sir. Toad is the one client like our SQL Plus. In companies, almost all the people will use Toad or PLSQL developer. These are the two things which are available. In our lab also, try to use only what, sir? Toad only. Don't go for SQL Plus. It is required. Tomorrow, if you join into your company, at the time people given Toad and they are asking you to do this one. Then if you ask a question, how to run a command here, then they will understand. Okay, you came from Amirpet. Ram Reddy is the trainer for that one. Okay, sorry, Ram Reddy is not trainer for that one. Okay, now here I am writing one query. Let us say select star from EMP. If I am trying to execute this means click on this button or F9 from your keyboard. I am clicking on this button. It's saying what, sir? Table or view does not exist. But if I write here one more point, that is scot.emp, if I click on this button, then happily you are able to see the data. That means what is missing, sir? Here scot dot is missing. It's supposed to search within the boundary of scot. It's not searching like that. To search like that, you need to set one parameter here. That parameter is called as guess it, sir? Require fully qualified names. If you given this parameter, then give the fully qualified name. That means what, sir? Schema name dot table name. Next, click on OK. Then if you go and see DEPT or whatever you want, click on view data. Are you able to see the data or not? Yes. If you go and see the employee table, can you see the data or not? Yes. If you go for the calendar, can you see the data or not? Yes. Now one question. To contact entire database, will one connection pool is enough or not? One connection pool is enough or not? To contact entire database, one connection pool is enough or not? Yes, enough. But in that connection pool, whatever user you taken, that user should have capability to contact all the schemas. In such a way, you need to take permissions from DBA. And you need to enable what, sir? Required fully qualified table names also you need to enable. Am I clear with the 2 points? Yes, sir. Something you're asking. Perfect. Perfect. The question is here. Let me repeat the question again. In the connection pool, we are providing only one schema that is called as supply to. That means primarily our OBIEE is going and contacting a database schema called as supply to only. In that supply to it is sitting. And it is contacting all the other schemas. That is correct, sir. That is correct. Okay, right. Perfect. So here she is asking system DSN and user DSN something we have in the ODBC connection, right? My computer, control panel. Here I have administrative tools. Then I have data source ODBC. This is user DSN, system DSN. System DSN means any user if entered into the mission, it will appears. User DSN means that will be applicable only for corresponding user. That's the reason, did you observe this scenario or not? In our companies, one software is installed with my ID. Whenever I enter into the mission, then only the servers will be running. Someone is entered, then the server will not run. Yes or no? That kind of scenario may be observed in our companies. Not in our training room and all. Companies we observe that one. Perfect. Now, one more point here. We understand now one connection pool is able to contact all the schemas which is available in the database. And also we understand one point on the way. If you enable foreign keys option, then what happens, sir? Automatic joins are creating. In the database level, primary key foreign key relationship is available, and if you enable foreign keys option, automatic what happens, sir? Joins will be created. Automatic joins will be created. That's one more point what you observed. Any questions on this one? Now let me walk through our document once. Quickly I will walk through it. I won't take much time. See here. Objective. After completing this lesson, you should be able to identify and describe the objects in the physical layer of a repository. Create the physical layer of a repository. Next, physical layer. What is the physical layer, sir? These are the data sources. Multiple data sources may be available. One is ORCL. That is what, sir? Oracle database. XLS quota. That is what, sir? MS Excel database. Now, what is physical layer means contains objects representing the physical data sources to which Oracle base server submits query. Whenever I right click and view data, what is happening back end, sir? It is submitting one query. Yes or no? Right. Next, may contain multiple data sources. That is true. Here one is Oracle database, one is Excel database. Is typically the first layer built in the repository. This is the first layer, this is the second layer, this is the third layer. Now, physical layer objects. We have physical layer objects. One is database, connection pool, schema folder, tables, columns, next keys. And we need to understand about each and every object. I am going for first one is database object. Is the highest level objects in the physical layer, defines the data source to which Oracle base server submits queries. It is the biggest object or not, sir? It is the biggest object. This is what highest level objects. If I right click on view data, then it is submitting query to where, sir? ORCL database only. This database have some general properties. Those properties are, you can see in our thing also. If I right click on this database, then I go for properties. I have here general tab. In the general tab, we have what is the database type. Okay, I am using Oracle 11G. That's what it's saying, what, sir? Oracle 11G. Next, Second one is database features. That means what are the features we have? Features means nothing but what functionalities it supports. It's supporting what, sir? Left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, master outer join, union, count. These all things it is supporting. What are the functions it supports? Those are one features. Next, connection pool. Already people are aware of it. What is connection pool, right? Defines how Oracle based server connects to data source. Connects to data source or contact to data source. Next, specifies the ODBC or native data source. I said already two types of things are there. Either ODBC or native connection. First priority goes to native, second priority goes to ODBC. Now, schema folder. We know already schema folder means what? How to create that also we know. Next, physical table. Next, physical table properties. Physical table types are there, right? Here types are available. Table types. We have alias is the one type. Second one is called as select table type. What does that mean is, if you go for physical table, double click on that one. Double click on that one. In the general, I have table types. One is what, sir? Physical table. Next, select stored procedure. I will discuss about the select and stored procedure later point of time. And also here one concept is there. Right click on that one. New object. What is that? Alias. This is one concept is there. This also I will discuss later point of time. Okay. As of now, leave those things. Right. Select table type. Next, we went for physical column means what, key column means what, giants means what, types of giants are available. These are the two types of giants available. One is foreign key giant, second is complex giant. Equivalent to equigiant accepts only equal to operators, most used giant in a physical layer. Equivalent to non-equigiant accepts all operators. Next, less used giant in our physical layer. That's it. That's what we learned today, physical layer. Am I clear the point? Any questions on that one? Go to lab. First part, how you need to practice in the lab is, first you need to go and read the document. Once reading of this document is completed, all of you have my classroom notes, right? Open my classroom notes and practice that one first. Once that is completed, third step we need to go here and we have here OBIEE lab copy, RRI Tech must practice, practice level, presentation already completed, right? We are practicing OBIEE 11G. Okay, then OBIEE 11G hands-on will be available. Go to that hands-on and try to do that one. Am I clear? Any questions? First was sir, presentation you need to complete. Second, my classroom notes you need to complete. Third, we need to complete this hands-on. These all things if you completed, then only you need to go out of RRI Tech. Yes? Any questions? And how many of you people have systems, sir? Please make sure by tomorrow, each and every system is installed with OBIEE 11G. Okay, Srinivas is available, administrator. He will help you in that case. Okay, thank you.